Try to bluff on the lick, got his ass whacked. Heard a nigga stamp, bro, we gon' get back. 392 F-Fins in the scat. Too greedy, he slimy, really that. All black ski masks, everybody slap.
Design and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets. Call AI brings every time.
Not here for no ads.
So the Atlanta Police Department is now claiming that Lil Baby is responsible for a couple of teenagers' murders. I'm going to play the press conference that just went down
all that
in
cash.
Atlanta. Then I'm going to give you a lot more of the backstory.
All that cash,
top
man.
line of the description for our sponsor as well. Let's get into this.
For the investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children.
So he went and shot a video, a music video at that, in his ops neighborhood? What? Lil Baby on that? Like, what? Nah, that sound crazy. Like, I ain't know Lil Baby was coming like that, though. He's shooting vids in his ops hood now? Like, that's crazy.
Of his
That's
cowardly
crazy.
actions, and you know who you are.
That's crazy.
And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
All right, so last year, Lil Baby did a music video out in Northwest Atlanta, and the cops are pretty much saying as a result of him going to gang rival territory, he started a war that took the lives of a couple of people. Here's a little bit of footage of him right before this went down last year in May.
There he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, cause you already know how he doing this type of tacos, baby.
And he moving presidential, baby. Too.
Lil Baby just pulled
Black
up.
trucks all around him.
Be around this mug.
So seconds after
Cyber
that
trucks,
video
like he moving too presidential.
rang out, which led to a man actually being shot. Lil Baby was not injured at all. So the police are essentially saying, to break this down for you, they're pretty much saying that you're antagonizing, you're instigating a war by going into rival gang territory and causing this to happen. Now, will the police be coming after Lil Baby? He needs to be very, very careful, because if you remember, around the time that Young Thug was being swept up in the whole RICO thing that he since beat, right? Not beat, but he pleaded, you know, he got off the hook for it. He ain't in prison for life. Ever since then, there's been rumors about Lil Baby being looked at, and best believe that the feds and the police are hot on his trail. And this is just a warning to Lil Baby. They're watching you. They understand.
Bro, I feel like they looking at him, but they don't got too much evidence on him. That's why they can't just go grab him. Feel me? Like, Doug, they just grabbed that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Lil Baby though, like, y'all see, he just, like it just said, bro, he just went to go shoot a music video. He ain't have nothing to do with them 2 niggas getting, feel me? Like, losing their lives, rest in peace, they soul, feel me? But he ain't have nothing to do with that shit. He just went there for a music video and shots and started, feel me? Like, you can't really blame that on him. You could, obviously they gonna say it's his fault because he's like Lil Baby, like he's the biggest, like, feel me? But like, I feel like just because of his name and his past and people who he be around, that's probably why they trying to bring him down for real.
Street politics, they understand
because in reality,
on,
he just chasing the money. Like, you see him just chasing the bag.
Influence and your power, you necessarily probably can't stop it, but they don't want you instigating this and kids being killed in the streets. Now, I'm not the one to ever tell someone, you know, how to feed your family. I'm not the one that's going to ever tell you how to, you know, protect yourself, because I understand that these guys are in the trenches. But Lil Baby is removed at this point. And this is no slight against him, because I don't know
what I'm saying. He's not really, you can't really consider him a street nigga no more, because he really just Bro, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. When was the last time y'all heard Lil Baby rap some street shit? Like, real shit.
I don't know his life. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I always talk about elevation. I always talk about a rapper, yeah, you might have came for that environment. You may have had friends in that, but you got to remove yourself from that shit. And you can't keep things going. Look at Lil Durk, prime example of someone who was knee deep. Now, again, he's always presumed innocent until guilty because we don't F with the law like that. We ain't trying to help the law, nothing like that. But at the end of the day, his circumstance look very bleak right now because it appears that he was still, very much in that lifestyle. And they're going to try to prove that in court. And, I'm about elevation. I'm about it. And I think you've seen it, and you see it with some of these rappers at a point in time, whether they get 30, 31, 32. Once they start to get to their mid-30s, some of them, they begin to understand that a lot of the havoc and a lot of the things that they cause, has a residual effect. And it's, the youth is being affected. And this is a prime example, if this is the truth, what they're saying. Obviously, he did the video, where he did the video at. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know Atlanta gang politics because I don't, and I'm not into that. You feel me? But just from doing some research, I understand what's going on. I'm not stupid. I mean, we all can see. We all know, certain things are just universal. So that's what
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, he's wrong right here because the shit you see on the internet is not real life. You can't go off what you see. You gotta go off what you, what you see, what you heard, or, y'all know how the internet is, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, the internet, they take some shit. The internet basically tell you, bro, how can I put this? Like, I'm trying to word this so y'all can just understand, like, how the internet is, bro. Like, prime example, the internet was basically saying, posting blogs and shit that he got arrested, this and that, was a warrant. Bro, then Lil Baby came out and literally said he's fine. Like, he did not get locked up, none of it. Like, feel me? So that's what I'm saying. You can't go off the internet. You gotta go off real life, bro. Real shit. Everything you see on the internet is not real. They guaranteed the blog pages that heard that posted, oh, Lil Baby locked up, this and that. They ain't get that from nobody from Lil Baby camp or somebody right from Lil Baby, like, cause they probably would have told them niggas like, nah, he's home. What are you talking about? They just heard that shit, and now you got all the other blog pages posting it. Now it's getting consistent that everybody posting it. Now they really gotta believe it's true because everybody's posting it, bruh. But nobody thought to text somebody from Lil Baby camp or even text Lil Baby themselves like, yo, you good, this and that. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying. You can't believe the internet nowadays.
I don't know if they're going to go after him criminally or try to link him to something, but whatever. Here'll be my warning. If he ever seen it or anybody from his team ever see this video, I will fall back right now, bro. Like, any ties that you got, anything that's going on, I will leave that shit alone right now. Unless you're looking to be swept up in some type of indictment. Because you gotta remember, the feds are looking to put the RICO on you guys. They're looking to put the RICO on us, right? If they can find organized, what they call a crime syndicate, whether it's drugs, money laundering, credit card, whatever, they are going to come after you. I seen one where dudes breaking in the big 18-wheelers, and they had a whole organization of taking stuff in Philly, and they got smashed with the RICO. So anything that you're doing, they're going to try to smack the RICO, and, on the internet and doing this stuff. And this is stuff like drill shit. Like, this is like you going, pissing on a dead homie's grave. You going to the homie's hood with your phone on. So, but I'm live. Can't nobody touch me. The music video in somebody's hood is the same thing. Now, again, I come from the era, of T.I. Shorty Low beef. Or when T.I. went to Houston. So, I mean, it ain't like it's a new thing. And man, when T.I. went to Houston, check how old he was when he was beefing with Lil Flip. And shout out to Lil Flip, one of the realest people in this industry, right? When he went there, you feel what I'm saying? He was a young man. He had to be in his 20s. You would never catch him doing it now. So all I'm talking about is elevating beyond this. I ain't trying to be a preacher. I ain't trying to be a pastor. I just understand. I understand it from being in the mud being in the.
Man, once them fads coming, bro, it's like, man, all you could do is prepare, man. Like, y'all heard that little Dirt song, and you better tuck your bread before they really come. No, Cal, you better start putting that money up.
That was attached
bro.
to losing
Start
friends,
hiding
losing
that money.
people. I talk to people. I understand they struggle. Some dudes just ain't gonna leave it, bro. So all of them want to.
Nah, some people
want to.
See, some niggas could lead that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's easy to just get out the hood. Like, see how Chief Keef did? Chief Keef just got out the hood. He moved from Chicago and never went back. It's easy, but the hood always gonna find you. Like, no matter where you at. Like, even though you could try your best to duck the street shit, you gonna get sucked into some type of trouble at one point in time while you feel me in your life. Like, feel me? Like, it don't matter if you a billionaire, millionaire. Anybody could just die, bro. That's how, like, feel me? Anybody could just die. You know, like, anybody. Real shit. No bullshit.
You can't find a way out of the trap, bro. Baby's already out. You already out. So that's just my opinion, bro. Like, again, I've been doing this, you know, for almost 10 plus years and whatnot. And I'm a big fan of Lil Baby. I'm definitely a big fan of his music. And hopefully, you know, he can continue making some great music and leave the street shit alone. You know, but it's your brother Oga, man. Hip hop news.
I ain't gonna lie. If they bag my son, Lil Baby, man, I ain't gonna lie. The feds just taking anybody, man. Real shit. They done got Lil Durk already. They done got Pooh Shiesty. They done got Young Thug. Like, they done got everybody, man. Like, they trying to make sure they get everybody. Fuck, like, they trying to make sure everybody that's rapping get took down somehow. If you rapping and then you in the streets, I ain't gonna lie, you liable to get bagged, bro. That's real shit. Cause they looking at y'all the most. Y'all the real rappers, y'all the celebs with all the money, the cars, the fame, this and that. Like, they are, everybody watching y'all niggas, feel me? Not just the fans, everybody. So then again, it's like, you gotta make sure, yo, when you make a move, it's your best move and it's a smart move. Feel me? Real shit. But I'm praying for Lil Baby though, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know y'all know this or not. Lil Baby, one of my favorite artists. Like, I fuck with him and YoungBoy probably the most. Like, when I was broke, Lil Baby was taking me out there with his music. I ain't gonna cap. So it's gonna be sad to see this nigga get back, real shit. But that's in this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow the second channel at Jew IRLs if you want to go watch some vlogs. Make sure y'all tune in. My Instagram at DiorJew. My Snap, Call Have Emotion. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm seeing you on next video.